Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, The Shadows of Alm, where last time we finished the Unseeing Eye questline, killing the Unseeing Eye and destroying the cult down below, and then when we emerged back to the surface, Nalia got arrested by her betrothed husband-to-be, whatever, Isaiah, whatever his name is, Ronell, I think, maybe. But yeah, so we're gonna go and try and save her now. So it's one thing after another in this place. Just want to find Emma and it's just like, yeah, I gotta help these guys, I gotta help these guys, gotta help these guys. It's non-stop. But first thing we need to go do is go down to the docks here and find a guy named Barg. Well, there's Barg. That was easy. And I do want to apologize if you hear any sniffling or sneezing or coughing or anything like that. My allergies are really, really bad at the moment. And my medicine is not doing the job, which is unfortunate. Barg.
You said something?
Yo ho ho for the lads now at rest. Yo ho ho, so they say. We'll drink for the lads that have sunk to their rest, and we'll drink to the living just the same. Oh, my head is barely on my legs today. Too much of the Miller's tales and his damn homebrew. Hello, friend. I see you enjoy a drink or two along with your fresh sea air. Are you Barg? I'm looking for a man named Barg. Stand still, villain. I would talk to you about your master Isaiah. Hello, friend. You have that right, sir. Never met a bottle I didn't like. Nothing wrong with that, is there? No, I was just wondering who provides it for you. Must be expensive. Nothing, though I wonder who would employ you in such a state. Not unless it comes from illegal sources. What say you about that? No, I was just wondering who provides it for you. My source is as true with me and my fellows as can be. Nothing under the table there. Simple business arrangement. Of course, the whole matter is not viewed as such by the guards, but it's an honorable trade amidst ourselves. Isaiah foots the bill. He's a right gent, if a bit too much fop in the britches. Want me to set you up with the job? Sure. What is it that you'll actually do, or that you actually do? Pirating, of course. Oh, the others will be all quiet about it, but I'm right proud. Keeps them merchants on their toes. Of course, that Isaiah is into other things too, but me and the boys don't go in for slavery and such. Me, I've never talked to that slaver contact Dearth. Hey, what do you suppose they pay to get the guards to look the other way? Well, I don't. Must be thousands to overlook it. Wow, that's a lot. Anyway, I've never even talked to Dearth. Even though I spend hours in the sea's bounty. Ain't even far from here. Want a drink? Thanks for the help. That's more than I needed to know. You should think twice about your vocation. I'd hate to have to kill you for it. I'm through with you, filthy pirate. Time to answer for your crimes. Yeah, I'd hate to have to kill you for it. Don't go get mad and all. Never harmed a soul in my life. Relieved a few of their purses, but never harmed them. You wouldn't understand. Alright, so we need to talk to Dearth, who's apparently a slaver. Oh, Isaiah, I'm going to ruin you, sir. Like, if you're gonna be an ass, you need to make sure you're clean. A clean ass, you know? Officer Dearth.
I'll see to it. No trouble out of you.
Move along now. I'm waiting for someone, and I don't need them scared off. Sorry to have bothered you. And what if I don't want to leave? I wanted to speak with you. We have a mutual friend. I doubt this is so. Whom is it that you claim you know? Sorry, I must have confused you with someone else. Isaiah Rono. Certainly you know him. Barg, the pirate. Barg? Sorry, but I've no scraps to give you. Tell that soused fool to stop sending beggars my way. Wait, I know Isaiah Ronell as well. Well, indeed I do know Isaiah Ronell. I know him well enough that he would never tell our dealings to another person. Who are you? Some tussed-up guard trying to trick me? Trying to con yourself a slaver? Probably have the place surrounded, don't you? Well, I won't let it come to pass without a fight. Ah.
Yeah. Let's do this. We got to business.
Honestly, a bad choice, Mr. Pirate. Slaver. Although you're kicking my ass. I don't like that.
Give me some direction.
You actually did a lot of damage to me. I don't appreciate that. Oh, you left a document on your body too. How about that? Isaiah's slavery document. This document contains a register of slaves recently sold to the outpost of slave lords located in the Temple District. It also bears a signature in wax, pressed by a signet ring. It is the greater crest of the family Ronal, along with the individualized markings of Isaiah Ronal. This is damning evidence if it is to be believed. Ah, that's the key word, right? Do we believe it, or will other people believe it?
I'm waiting.
What is this? Just full plate mail? Can I sell to you this guy? Might be an easy couple hundred gold.
It's done.
If I can. Hey, you want this plate mail?
It's a cold and dreary day when the Thumcoat extends
Ah,
a bit
damn
of
it.
hospitality to his guests.
Yeah,
Come,
give me a beer.
enter and be welcome at the sea's bounty.
Sea's bounty. Oh, this is actually better for you. Well, there we go.
Give me some direction.
Yes.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
We need everybody to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm there.
That's a little bit of a beating there, huh? Alright, do we want to go to the outpost? They said it was in the Temple District, right? Yeah. What's it tell me? The man started to fight foolishly, and I found on his body a transaction ledger that is quite incriminating. I'm not sure that this alone will be enough to sink Isaiah, however. Okay, so maybe we need to go to his house next. That's what we'll do. Can you heal me? Yeah, that'll be fine.
Give me some direction. It must be done.
It must be done. Alright, back out of here. Where's the closest exit? This will be fine. We're gonna get Nalia back. She belongs with us, even though she's a goody two-shoes. She's neutral good, right? Or is she chaotic good? She might be chaotic good. Alright, to the government district. And we want to go to the Ronal estate. Wait. Oh, here it is. Alright.
I'm waiting.
Gonna stealth through here.
Hey, not a concern.
Nothing there. Oh, there's nobody here. That's pleasant. These things have to be trapped, right? No? Isaiah's financial statements. This is a ledger of income for the last season, marking major purchases and trades within Isaiah's household. It details a number of gem and jewel transactions, though not from any local dealer. On inspection, the importation prices are far below market value. And while you are no accountant, it would seem that an effort has been made to get around local tariffs. This could be documented smuggling, or it could just be sloppy clerical work. I'm gonna take everything from him, because he's an asshole. I probably can't. I'll give it to them. Oh, is that everything here? I guess so. Oh, wait. This alcove is empty and leads nowhere.
Yeah. I
Really?
hope this is worth it.
Okay.
Give me some direction. I'll see to it.
Strange. Okay. Who do I go to when I find evidence? here in the government building. I guess we'll go see.
Waiting.
Yeah, we got some evidence.
What is it?
See what he says about it. If I have to go investigate the rest of the slavery thing, then we will. But since we're here, we might as well go tell him what we found. I mean, I feel like what we found is enough to at least get him curious as to further investigations, right?
There.
Wait, did they say it was this guy? Poor geek. Poor geek. Who's that? Oh, there he is. Hello, sir.
Is there a reason you are here? You should make an appointment to request an audience, or speak directly with Officer Rowanall.
He serves well as liaison to the nobility. You should stop and examine him a bit closer. He is not as he seems. So, you're suggesting that one of my officers has behaved inappropriately? What is your evidence of this? What are your claims? He imprisoned Nalia de Arnis to force her submission to an arranged marriage. Isaiah finances pirates. I have a witness to these events, a man named Baldur. Let's go to the most damning one right here. Isaiah Renault deals in slaves. His insignia was used on slave documents. Any number of factors could place his insignia there and not directly involve him. Alone, it is not worth the risk of defaming an innocent man. Have you other charges? Isaiah's possession of smuggled gems, a fact proven by his own records. This may have been a clerical error. The two charges are damaging, but still not enough to slander Isaiah. Have you other charges that remove all doubt? He finances pirates. I have a witness. Barg is a scoundrel. His testimony is questionable. Still, all of this together is disturbing. There's enough here to warrant an investigation despite the risks to Isaiah's names.
It will take some time to fully investigate, but we should know tomorrow if an inquiry is warranted. I suggest you return then.
If the allegations you have made are true, we owe you a debt. Such bad apples are a very destructive influence on our effectiveness. If your allegations are false, however, you may find yourself indebted to Isaiah. However, Isaiah is summoned here, and we will see what course must be taken. Are we doing that now, or?
The good of the garrison is my concern.
LAX, I have reviewed this matter extensively. The indignity, I demand satisfaction. Shut the fuck up. You have not been wronged here, Isaiah. There has been no slander if the allegations are true. You believe the lies this ditch rat is spewing? Need I remind you how respected I am? I am Isaiah Rowanall. And if it turns out to be true that you have done what this person says, I will have you stripped of your rank, regardless of how respected you may be. This is preposterous. The matter is closed until further investigation. Nalia, you are free to go. Isaiah, you are not to leave Athkatla. An outrage! 7,000 experience to everybody. Very nice, very nice. Don't whine, Isaiah. It makes you seem even less of a man.
This is not over by any means!
Thank you for your help. You have helped me again, and I'm grateful.
Think nothing of it. It's getting a little tedious helping you, actually. Yes, give me go of it. Now, think nothing of it. We're friends. I will try to be less of a burden on the group in the future. I trust you will want my company in the party? We're gonna go do Minsk's thing next. So I want to keep Minsk with me. But I kind of do want Nalia, too. Did we get rid of Edwin for a little while? Edwin's very powerful, though. I don't know if that would be wise. I feel bad saying no. No. I've decided I don't need you right now. Very well. I'll remain here until you have changed your mind. Here? Okay. Absolute power achievement unlocked. Fantastic.
Give me some direction, if it must be done.
Nalia abducted by Isaiah Rowanall. So that one has been concluded. I brought all the evidence I had collected on Isaiah Rowanall's corruption to his commander's attention, warranting both Nalia's release and an investigation into the arrogant noble's dealings. I wonder if I will hear of the result. He certainly deserves whatever he gets. Okay. So, now I believe it's in chapter 2 still. We're going to head off to this one. Yes. So we want to go to the Umar Hills as our next destination. On our way out, we should go to the gatehouse
Probably best
and
left
get
to
that
me.
quest for trades meat. Or at least, sort of confirm that we have it to do. We can do quite a few things out here, probably. Wild forests are down there. Where are the Umar Hills? Over here. Unreachable. Okay. Yeah, so maybe we'll go to trade meet, and then Windspear Hills, and then there. There's a lot of places to go without Nalia, but was there somebody who wanted to go to the Windspear Hills with me? I can't remember. City gates.
Hey,
Alright.
concern.
Hello.
What you want?
Hello again. Changed your mind, have you? I'm not sure. Tell me again who you are and what you're doing here. My messenger sent by the High Merchant of Trade Meat to find someone to help our town. You look like adventurers. You might be just the sort we needed. Who is the High Merchant again? Lord Logan Coppworth, Mayor and High Merchant of Trade Meat. He's willing to offer a substantial reward for anyone who can help Trade Meat out of its difficulties. What kind of difficulties? What reward are we talking about here? I'm not sure how much it is, but it will be a large one. Lord Logan is wealthy and desperate for someone to help, you see. Okay. What is needed? The town is under attack by forest animals. The High Merchant thinks druids may be responsible, but we haven't the manpower to find them and stop them. So Jahir is going to be interested in this one, I think. Alright. Why would they attack? Nobody knows why we're being attacked. We've done nothing to deserve this. We're not even positive the druids are responsible. They've never done anything like this before. Druids would not attack a town without cause. It would be a very extreme reaction, Heliax, and is definitely something we should investigate. Townsfolk are growing angry, however, and Lord Logan wishes to resolve this before anything unfortunate occurs. Where is it? How can I show you how? Here, I can show you on your map. Do you think you might be able to help us? Yes, I think I can. I've been known to deal with such things in the past. Excellent. I'll send word to Lord Logan to expect you. Thank you for your assistance. It cannot be. I would sooner tear out my eyes than strike down innocent animals. Well, perhaps only one eye. But do not think me any less incensed. Well, the pay best be bloody well worth it if I'm to be wandering through the wilderness, hacking away at bears and squirrels and other such beasties. You are not, Corgan. There is a disturbance in nature that we are to restore. I will not have you swinging about heedless of the consequences. I will if I wish to, you blasted tree-hugging, pansy-eating dirt lover. I'll bite the head off of a bloody dove if the thought crosses me mind. You may wish to reconsider, Corgan. Doves can carry several diseases, and I wouldn't wish you vomiting in cramps simply for being an ignorant lout. I care not, ye blasted twit. Open your mouth once more and you'll have an axe hilt in it. I'll nay be mocked by forest vermin. You're welcome to try, but you are not the only one trained in martial skill. Remember that in the forest, you are in my domain, and at an extreme disadvantage. Okay. You're gonna have a lovely time with this group, huh?
I hope this
Have
is
a look
worth
at
it.
my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Get away, you. I won't pay. You'll pay, you will. Or get a face full of fist. That's pretty clear, isn't it? Bully all you want, but I don't have time for it. Leave. Leave me be. I ain't letting you go anywhere. You pay up or I starts to smash him. Fight, kill him. Well, this should be fun to watch. Alright, sorry about if you heard my phone. I don't know if it went off before I stopped talking or not, but apologize for that. I ain't letting you go anywhere. You pay up or I start smashing. This should be fun to watch. Huh? Who are you? Get lost. This don't matter to you none. I say that it does. Leave that merchant alone or I shall be forced to harm you. I'm not doing a thing. It's amusing, so I'm going to watch. What? Well, okay, but you stay back. Don't want to fight you too. That's it? You're not going to help? What kind of people are you? They's the kind that don't mind me threatening you. Now hand over your gold. All right. Here's your damned gold. Hope you choke on it. Now leave me be. Today is a good day.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a
I'll see
strange
to it.
time along this Sword Coast. The brink of war was averted, but the countryside remains hazardous to the citizenry.
War? What are you talking about, Viconia? The war your half-brother nearly started. What do you think I was speaking of? Why bring it up? I killed Saravak. His plans of war died with him. Don't talk of Saravak like you know anything about it. Believe me, you haven't a clue, so remain quiet. Why bring it up? Perhaps his war died, but does that mean other conflicts won't arise? Perhaps I ramble on. If you wish, I'll stop bothering you. No. Tell me, what have you been up to since all the trouble with Saravak happened? I have been a lost soul. When your race is used as a boogeyman, it is an uphill battle to even find a bag of dirt on a stable floor for the night. Children throwing apples, merchants loosing the hounds, hunters with their arrows, and for what? Tales around a dinner table, a few guffaws at a watering hole. It has been trying past endurance, Heliax. Well, how have you survived since we parted ways? I made the attempt to purchase land on the outskirts of Baragast. Really? I dropped your good name whenever necessary to remain on steady footing locally. I remained hooded at all times, and it was only a matter of time. And materials before I would own my own homestead, away from prying eyes. I was not looking to be a farmer, of course. I just wanted a place of my own, where I could find peace. My neighbor was Roran Midfallow, a stout, sunburned farmer. We spoke often, and I allowed the mail to bring me supplies that I needed but could not acquire. Go on. Over time, we formed an awkward friendship. He did not ask why I wore my hood, and I slowly began to trust him. He wondered, though. That was obvious. The time to reveal myself as drow came one late afternoon. A warm day. The sun was dappling along the south quarter of his farmland, and I pulled down my hood. Then he smiled a warm, inviting smile. He mentioned that his younger son, Jiskanan, was busy making a feast to burst the first button. And that I was invited. We walked to his farmhouse, where his other son, a surly oaf named Fonard, was sickling quackgrass in the front yard. Is that suckling quackgrass? I don't know. When I reached his farmhouse, I learned his true intentions. Somebody hit me in the back of the skull, and the ground rushed up to meet me. It was sickling. Okay. I was just so curious about that for some reason. I had grown weak in my trust. They chortled as I lost consciousness, saying how easy it had been and congratulating each other on a fine catch. What happened next? I woke up, searing pain. While unconscious, they had abused and tortured me. They tried to bury their sins. I could see nothing except for the lid of the coffin. They had buried me alive, a mistake not to kill me outright. The fools knew the name Drow, but were ignorant of my true spirit. Pain is the handmaiden of my people. Their tortures were amateurish in comparison. I split the coffin lid and let the earth in. I clawed to the surface, and pain did not slow me. I would not let weakness deter me from vengeance. What did you do then? I took my revenge, Heliax. I watched their house, listened to them celebrate their victory in the midst of drunkenness. I watched, and I waited. Jiskanan, the younger son, left to use the outhouse. I jammed a stake in the door, trapping him inside. Then I set the building aflame. Roran came running, yelling to Fenard. As he stood helpless before the flames, I wrapped a garrote around his neck. I whispered to him of his mistake, and mine. He had underestimated a drow, and I had trusted foolishly. I tightened the wire until he breathed no more. By this time, the elder son, Fenard, returned with a bucket from the well to find his father's corpse and his brother, a smoldering ember. He dropped to his knees in shock, which afforded me a height advantage as I caved his head with a miner's mallet. I glad that you had your revenge. Yeah, no, fuck. Get your revenge. I am Drow, and I let myself be lulled foolishly. The vengeance was bitter, Heliax, because my own stupidity had made it necessary. Damn, that was a dark tale.
Give me some
Okay,
direction.
let's go ahead and head on out. Out we go. Do apologize for any sort of inconsistencies. I had to take a little break, but now we're back, and we are headed... Oh, we can just go straight to the Umar Hills. Okay, then that's what we're going to do. I wonder why it was unreachable from a certain point in the city, I guess. Alright, Umar Hills. Journey took 20 hours, so we have arrived.
Yeah? I'll see to it.
Hello, everybody.
Oi, Mayor, when is this crisis going to be solved, eh?
Aye, me and mine need to get back to herding, we do, for the wolves have gobbled me flock entire.
Calm down, everyone, please. I assure you that everything that can be done is being done.
And what is that? Aye, you just hired a group of those adventurers, didn't you? Where in the abyss are they? Well, they haven't come back yet. No. Oh, we're doomed. Doomed. We must flee the village. We must flee before more people go missing. Now, people. Come, this is no time to panic. Please listen to my husband. Yes, well, we are looking for another group of adventurers here to handle the situation. To kill them ogres and evil kin, you mean? Yes, ever since that band of monsters moved into the area, we have had nothing but trouble. They're eating people, that's what. You're both daft. 'Tis the wolves that have been wandering the hills, sure enough. Hungry they is. It's not wolves, you fool. It's Umar herself, returned to haunt us and steal our children. Umar, don't be telling that folk tale now. Don't you see it's the ogres, plain as the truth? People, please. We must first find out what happened to our ranger, Morella, and then track down the source of these murders. Most adventurers, or more adventurers, will come soon. Well, they can't come soon enough. Ye best be doing something, Mayor, or we need to be fleeing to the city for our safety. I'm trying to do something. Everyone remain calm. Panic will not help. I'm going to return to my home now. Everyone go home, please. Oh, man. Not looking too good here in old Umar, huh? Hello, sir.
I have nothing to wish.
Eh? What is it you want, strangers? Who are you? I be Nelek, one of the Immisvale guards, is all. Wish I could go and do more against some wolves, but I can't leave the village alone, true enough. What is going on here? I'll tell you what is going on, my lord. The wolves that have been in the hills these past years are coming at us, they are. For weeks now, they've been preying on us, sneaking into the village at night and tearing people apart. Then their bodies disappear the next night. 'Tis a gruesome sight, to be sure. I've seen 'em too. Them wolves look at me from afar with smarts in their eyes. 'Tis the truth. The rest of the village is full of fools. Them ogres, I seen them. They ain't so bad. And the Umar stuff is nothing but a load of nonsense. Has nothing been done to hunt these wolves? Bloody Mare hired a halfling runt and her troop to find out what's been happening. They haven't come back. Wolves ripped them apart is my guess. Why would the wolves come back to take away bodies a day later? Don't rightly know. Ain't nothing natural, that's for sure. They just seemed up and vanish as far as I can tell. What do you know about the ogres? They used to belong to that big rebel army down in the south of Deserters, likely. Seen them in my patrols. Don't look like they're up to anything. Led by a big fellow, Madolf, I think. Wants to be left alone. The fact that he'd talk first rather than kill you makes him not the worst sort in my books. And what about this Umar? Umar? Just a load of bull is all. You wants to know about Umar? Go talk to Vincenzo at the inn. He loves to talk out of his arse, he does. I'll be going then. On your way then, stranger. We don't need any more trouble here. That's for certain. Okay, we need to go find the mayor's house. Nice little fountain, though. Okay, what do we have here? Umar Inn.
This behavior must not continue. Feel the burning stare of my hamster and change your ways.
Hello, people.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Ah, a good day to you, sir. It is nice to see a new face in the village for once. We haven't had many travelers through here since all these killings began. Naturally. I'd be pleased to show you some of the goods I have to sell, although I must warn you, our mercantile company hasn't had much opportunity to deliver lately, so goods are sparse. What can you tell me about all these killings? Ah, now that's a tale and a half. Mind you, don't listen to the gerbil these villagers might tell you. They'd have you half believing that a 500-year-old witch is on prowl. You see, the real story is that there's a pack of wolves that's decided to come into the village area here and pick people off. You can't even travel much unless you've got an armed guard. Makes for poor business, it does. Our company thought it was a good thing when we won exclusive rights to Immersvale from the council. Now it's just losing us money. Why doesn't everyone just leave? Well, some people still think the problem can be solved. I hear the mayor hired a band of adventurers to look into it, but they've disappeared. No one wants to travel alone, but if something isn't done soon, they might decide to all leave together. It is a shame. This is a prosperous village otherwise. Good business, usually. What do you have? Always willing to satisfy a customer. With gold, that is. Alright. Gold necklace, throwing knives. We do need darts. Do you have darts? Darts. Don't think you have any darts. Oh, you do. Okay. Are those the best darts you have? Yeah, your stuff actually kind of sucks. It's 20 for each. We'll buy that many. I didn't save beforehand. Oh, shit. I didn't think I was going to fail that. Well.
Give me some direction. Great fun! Right, Boo?
Great fun.
Cry for your
I hope
lives.
this is not a sign
They
of things
are
to come.
over.
We must strive to maintain balance.
It's done.
This isn't good, is it?
Your worthless lives end here!
Yeah.
How's our reputation looking now?
I'm waiting.
Okay. Well, did we get the darts at least? No. Shit. Hey, are you a merchant?
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them
Good.
all in satisfactory condition.
Hello there. What can I do for you this fine day? Have you need of a trinket or two? Or do you need directions? What is of interest around here? Well, we've a little intrigue happening, though nothing a traveling company armed as you are would be interested in. Well, there have been a few people go missing. The most disturbing loss was the Ranger Morella. She disappeared after searching for the first person to go missing. Some peasant. Her cabin was in the southwest, though. I don't know what you would find there. Don't much care, really. Okay. Hopefully those guys...
Find no better prices in
Hopefully those guys didn't have anything good on them. We'll buy those potions. That's all you have? Okay, that's fine. And we won't steal this time. Can't steal. I don't know why sometimes I can't steal and sometimes I can. Maybe this guy can't die or something. Maybe he's too important. I don't know. Who's got these? You do. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, if it must be done.
Save it. I'm a little worried that other people are going to attack me. Well, the guard's not attacking me, so that's good. Alright, so let's go past here. We got another building here. What is this house? Minister Lloyd's home. Okay, that's who we want. Minister and Mistress.
It's probably best left to me.
Hello, sir.
Hello. I don't recognize you. You must be new to Imnisvale. Is there something I can help you with?
We come because the little boy Dylan said that there was an evil here in need of butt kicking. And good for us that we have our boots on, yes sir. You did? Then the boy did get to the city after all. Ah, I am pleased to hear it. You have come to our aid then, yes? That depends on the rewards you're offering. I'd like to know more about what's going on here first. Yes, of course. It's a gruesome business. I'm sure that little Dellen told you some of the story, but I should elaborate on it for your behalf.
We've had a run of killings and disappearances here as of late.
People murdered in their beds, their bodies disappearing, bodies found with the skin inside out. Normally we would turn to our local ranger protector to aid us in a time like this, but our ranger, Morella, has vanished. Several men went to her cabin southwest of the village, and they found no sign of her. It's not like her to be absent for so long. I fear the worst. Soon after, shepherds and farmers from the outlying holds began disappearing. People heard strange noises at night, and we have no rangers to turn to. Everyone's frightened, but they're scared to leave as well, else they get caught out in the wilderness by whatever has been doing the killing. And, of course, everyone has ideas on what's behind all of this. It's the ogres. My husband. You know this. My wife, Aina. And yes, many people think it's that group of ogres who moved into the area just before the killings began. Likely is, too. They're in the hills, too close to the village, I say. Yes. You can find them in the hills a bit north of here. Of course, others think it's a pack of very large wolves that's been ranging the hills for some years. And so others claim Umar herself, the great witch of the hills, has returned. Legend has it she was responsible for deaths much like these ones. That is just old legends. Umar has been gone for over 500 years, my husband. Yes, true. I suppose I should warn you. I've already hired a famous knight, Mazzy Fenton, and her troop, but they haven't come back. Bah, tales of Umar are nonsense, I can assure you. Nor does it sound like the work of ogres. We should check the cabin, if anywhere. Heliax. Wolves? Ogres? Witches? Oh my. It is too much for Minsk's poor head to comprehend. Which of these are evil? The edge of my sword shall find the truth. To be honest, I think you should check out on the ogres and their fellows before chasing after legends and such. So, will you help us? What kind of reward are you offering for this? Well, my village is in dire need. I'll tell you what. If you end the murders, I will give you the armor that belonged to our first ranger protector. That was my ancestor, and I've kept it. I'm told it's wrapped up in some strong protective magics. I'd be happy to offer it, and some gold, to save my village. Sounds great. Very well, I'll help you if I can. Oh, most excellent. Please, my lord, go to Morella's cabin and find where she has gone. My men are too frightened to go that far from the village. Her cabin is west of the village, in the valley. It should not be hard to find. There are other, older cabins in the hills, abandoned for many years. Or go north from here to the river and find that Madolf and his beasts. I have little doubt that they are responsible for all this, but we must be sure. I am relieved you have decided to help us. You have the run of the village, my lord. If you need anything else, do not hesitate to come to me. Oh, most glorious day. One step closer, we come to being true heroes, yes indeedy. Even little Boo's fur stands on end from his anticipation. Alright. So, investigate the deaths in the Umar Hills. Minister Lloyd told me of several possibilities for the murder. He suspects that a recently arrived group of creatures led by the ogre Madolf are responsible. There are also normally peaceable wolves that have been in the hills for several years. He also mentioned a legend regarding Umar, the Umar witch, who once ruled this area. The murders seem very similar to when she was alive. He also mentioned another group of adventurers led by Knight Mazzy Fenton. He had hired them earlier, but they have not returned. Okay.
You look like a good enough sort.
I beg of you, my lord, please help us. Find out what is killing everyone and put an end to it. Will do. Okay.
Hey, not a concern.
Alright. Shall we check the inn? We're going to be staying here for a couple days, I imagine, so. Can somebody clean up those bodies? Alright. Trevor.
I hope this is worth it.
Be merry, friend.
Now I may be recognizing ye. Should I be? Are ye kin, mayhap? Come to take me home? That depends. Where's your home? No, man, you'll stay right where you are. Actually, I'd like to ask you what you know about the killings around here. Yeah, that one. I know all. I know that the streets may be a safe place for a poor drunk to nap in, that's for sure. Vincenzo took me in, dear man that he be, so I may be taken by the Umar witch, I. Myself, I may be knowing if the Umar witch is back. I seen black shapes moving in the nights like living shadows, but then I be the town drunk and nobody listens to what I says to say. Truth be told, I be more than a little frightened to sleep outside these days. But then, this inn is where you'd find me, likely as not. So little has changed, I. Okay. Got Ander and Johanna.
Bloke can't walk 5 feet these days without someone hitting him up.
They've brought in the most of the outlying farmers and herders. No one's safe if they're alone for a minute. And even here, you ain't safe. Johanna?
Well met and welcome.
I don't see what all the fuss is about. 'Tis the ogres who have been killing everyone. That's what monsters do. Willet the stable boy. I bet it was him. He's the demon.
Never had rats. No sorry.
Hello to you and a good day. I am Vincenzo, and I offer you all the services of me humble inn. There are a lot of things to be said about your inn, Vince, but humble ain't the one I would be picking. Aye. Hush, boy. And keep calling me Vince, and I'll have you strapped over a log. The name's Vincenzo. That's a lot of rot. You hears that name from the Zambian trader, and suddenly you're putting on airs. Feh. Never mind the boy. He's an ignorant lout. I took it out of pity. A simpleton who doesn't know his place. Is there aught I can do for you, my good lord? What do you know about the killings? Vincenzo knows the truth. My family has been in this area for a long, long time, and the tales of the witch Umar have been passed down, they have. You're not gonna go into that rot again, are ye? Silence, boy. Perhaps I should give you to the witch instead as an offering, eh? Leave you out on the doorstep with a lace of garlic tied around your neck? Well, I thought I'd shut your trap. Now then, my lord, I can tell you all about the witch of Umar. A tale sure to curl your ears, if you'd care to hear it. Go ahead. Like I said, my family has been around these parts a long time. We were here back when the witch herself plagued these lands over 700 years ago. Umar was a wicked one. No one ever saw her except when she came down from the hills to steal some unfortunate soul. Shepherds, babes, anyone who weren't careful. She'd torture them. You could hear their cries during the night. People tried to find her, but only the victims' bodies would turn up, mutilated and dead. Don't know why they just didn't kill her. 'Cause they couldn't find her, you stupid boy. Weren't you listening? Besides, she were a powerful witch with plenty of magic for any fight. Strange thing is, my lord, Umar just vanished one day. Maybe she were killed, maybe not. But every century or so, it's said that she comes back to the hills. That is where it gets right funny, your story. I'm warning you, boy. You'll be out on your ass faster than you can blink if he keeps this up. Ahem. As I said, every century or so, she comes again. People disappear, tortured in the hills, and only sometimes are the bodies found. Once Umar sated herself on blood, she returns to whence she came. This is just like them other times. People forget so easily. 'Tis the witch, I tells ye. Has nobody tried to find this witch in recent years? Well, there was a group of mages some years back who came. Young ones, apprentices, I gathered. 2 fellas and a young lass, sure enough. They were sent by the master to look into the Umar witch, or so they said. Nice enough group, but 'twere obvious they expected nothing. I remember them. Aye, they were alright. For mages. Lots nicer than that Germian feller. Now he should go on and soak his head. Aye, true enough. Them three went to the hills and they were never found again. Except for the lass's journal. I found those myself, out in the woods. More victims of Umar herself, sure as daylight. You can read it in the lass's journal, sure enough. Do you think I might be able to take a look at that journal? Ah, you can. I had a copy or two done up by the scribe friend of mine some months back. You can have one if you likes. A copy or two? More like you got a whole storeroom full of copies of that journal, you bleeding banana. Well, so what if I have? 'Tis a good story, more or less. Make me bloody rich one day, and then will you be, you little rugrat? More'n like you wrote the whole journal yourself, I'd wager. I did nae such thing. Here you go, me lord. Use it as ye will. But beware the witch if he goes into the hills. She's not sated yet, not by a long shot. Alright. This journal seems to be that of an apprentice mage, telling the tale of her expedition into the Umar Hills, with two other apprentices in the search for evidence of the fabled witch. The tale is hard to believe, but seems to relate the group's horror at getting lost and being hounded by an unseen predator during the night. The script is in a panicky feminine hand, and the last page can barely be made out as follows. Sorry to Joshelu's mother. I'm sorry about what happened to Michaelis. I like Michaelis. There's something out here with us. We thought it to be the peasants, but peasants aren't this clever. Joshelis tells us it's the witch. I hear her when I sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to... The journal ends here. Okay. Well, if that's accurate, that's a pretty good evidence for the witch, huh? Got a right old murder mystery going on here. Sleeping woman, sorry to disturb you. Book merchant, hello.
Well, you look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
Sorry, ain't got much in the way of tomes today. Been real slow here, and so I shipped most of my stock to Athkatla. Ain't talked to anyone in weeks, actually. Business been that bad because of the nasty events around here recently? Aye, that it has. Though there have been quite a few old books turning up around here to make it worthwhile. Nothing startling, but I get by. Enjoy your stay as best you can under the circumstances. I will. Try to, of course. Where does this go? Outside? Hello, Dar. Oh, greetings to you, stranger. Who are you? My name is Dar, and I am no one of importance, I suppose. At least nobody important enough that my love's father might vaguely consider allowing me to court her. No? Why not? My love is Colette, and her father is a wizard of no small power, and possessed of considerable bias against me. His name is Germian, and I understand he intends to use Colette as a bargaining tool for some wizardly endeavor of his own. Against her will, I imagine, although I've had no chance to ask her my opinion. I know she wants to go with me, I know it, but her father will have none of it. He intends to go to great lengths to keep us apart. Oh, woe is me. Perhaps I could speak to him for you. I could remove her father from the equation, for a price. Don't be such a wimp. Go and take her. And if he puts up a show of resistance, kill him. Want me to go talk to him? It would be of no use, I'm sure. I do not wish to use violence in such an endeavor. I do not appreciate its taste. And no doubt Germaine would crush me with magic. You're kind to offer your assistance, but there's no helping me, I think. Leave me to my sorrow, please. Okay. I can do that. Alright, let's go see what the town wizard has to say about this stuff.
You need something, stranger?
Who disturbs me? I am Jahira. Who are you? My name doesn't concern you. Oh, fine. There isn't anything more pleasant than being disturbed by a mysterious brooding stranger now, is there? Ah, well, I care not, so long as that young fool Dar has not sent you. And I, since you ask, am none other than Germian, licensed cowled wizard for this region. So, you needn't run off and attempt to report me, girl. You're a cowled wizard? Then why don't you do something about the killings around here? I don't do anything about it because I don't want to do anything about it. I have more important things to do. And until the coward wizards tell me otherwise, I'll not involve myself. Can you tell me what you know about these killings, then? It's likely wolves or ogres or some other mundane nonsense. I have no interest in the matter. Why don't you ask some of the yokels, if you're so concerned? What is this thing you're making? Ah, glad that you've asked. This, my friend, is nothing other than a golem of stone, a fine piece of magical craftsmanship, if I do say so myself. Few other mages have made the attempt, you see. This type of golem is quite powerful and dangerous, but I am more than skilled enough to control it. He's gonna die from it. Once it's complete, I'll have an excellent servant, and something to keep an eye on my daughter and that foolhardy boo of hers, while I'm away. Trouble is, I'm missing one of the crucial ingredients, the blood of a mimic. I'd pay handsomely for some, in fact. You look like an adventurous type. Care to find me some? What kind of reward are you offering? I seem to recall that I've got a magical sword around here that I won in a bet from that fool Tolgarius. Oh, I know Tolgarius. I have no use for it, but it's valuable. Find some mimic blood and it's yours. What is a mimic, and where do I find one? A mimic is a vicious little creature, shape changer, that likes to attract and kill adventurers by looking like treasure chests, or similar objects. They generally exist in dungeons, ruins, and similar places, although where you would find one around here, I haven't a clue. That's why I'm looking for some. Very well, I'll make the attempt. Fine. I wish I could point you in the right direction, but if you do find some, you know where to find me. Off you go, then, girl. Okay. Some mimic blood. I can do that. Hello, Colette.
Hello there.
I love Dar, but father will have none of it. Now he's making this thing to watch over me when he leaves. This is just terrible. Yeah, I know. It's horrible. Okay.
It's done.
Hey, buddy. Just want to let you know. Nope. I was going to tell him that he's making a golem to keep her away from you forever, but you don't care. Hello, Katja.
You're a stranger.
Who might you be? My name's Katja. I came here with me ma and pa to flee the bad people who are killing everybody. When I grow up, though, I'm going to be a mighty warrior and leave this place for good. What do you know about these bad people? Ma and pa says I'm just telling stories, but I'm not. It's true, and I really saw it. I was bringing the cows home a couple of weeks ago, but I was bringing them through the path in the woods because it's faster, even though Ma doesn't like it when I goes there. But I passes by the ranger's cabin. Morella's always been real nice to me. She gives me candies that she says she makes out of tree sap, and she took me fishing once, too. When I passed by it, though, I saw this big black shadow coming out of her cabin, and it was leaving a big trail of red stuff, which looked like blood. It was so big and scary, it looked like a wolf monster. Yep, werewolves. I was so scared for Morella so I went and told me Ma and Pa, but they didn't believe me and told me to stop telling stories. But it really is true, sir, honest. If you went to the cabin, I bet you'd find something. It's just to the west of the village, out in the valley. Nobody wants to go out there now because they're all scared, but I know I saw something, sir. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, this is going to be werewolves. Which, we have our werewolf killing swords. That's nice. It's a bastard sword. I don't know if I have anybody that is proficient in bastard swords. Two-handed longbows, maces, axe and warhammer, club and quarterstaff, short bow, short sword. No. Still, it'll probably be very useful, I bet. Put it there. What is that? 6 and 11. We'll probably go with that. Yeah.
Give me some direction. I'm there.
Dale the herder, Groose the herder, and Adam Margle. Hello.
Good business to you.
Hello. Don't meet a lot of strangers around here, especially as of late. Who are you? Name's Gross. Came into the village with some of the other herders after some of us started being slaughtered. Or just plain disappeared. Herders, farmers, anyone in the outlying lands. The mayor sent some people out to find out what's happening. But I know what's going on. It's Umar. The witch is back. And there ain't no one who goes into the hills going to come back now. Umar? She's a powerful old witch. Ruled these hills over 500 years ago. Disappeared. No one knows where to, but she's come back, that's for sure. People around here, they don't believe me, I know. But they don't go deep into the hills where I go. Late at night, you hear things, not of this world. It makes you believe anything is possible. If you don't believe me, go and ask for Skinzo. Vincenzo at the end. He knows more than Umar anyway. He knows more about Umar than anyone. Okay. How about you, Dale? You think it's Umar?
What did they to you?
Something you want? Who are you? Well, me name's Dale. I do some herding out in the field with the cows and such, with me wife here and me kids. Came into the village. Just ain't safe anymore out there. I know 2 other herders who vanished, and the farmers ain't safe neither. Farmer Jacob and his wife were both slaughtered. Then their bodies disappeared. Terrible thing, all. Can't tell me about these killings. Well, it's some ogres, sure enough. You get monsters in the area, you get killing in the area. My wife thinks it's the wolves, but that's just foolish talk. Wolves would go after the cows, right? And we've had no more killing of the cows than we've had since the wolves showed up a couple years back. People get hysterical, they does. Groose there babbling on about that witch, and me daughter Katji is no better with her stories. You should hear her. It's the ogres, and they'll come and finish us all once they've picked us clean to small enough numbers. We should be fleeing as soon as we can, true enough. You just watch yourself around here. Them ogres will be the death of us all, they will. Alright, so you believe it's the,
And who might you
wolves? Hello, my lord. 'Tis a bad time you picked to visit our fair village. Who are you? My name is Margie. Short for Margaret. My husband is Dale, one of the herders. We fled from the outskirts of the village lands because of the wolves. Wolves? The wolves have picked this year to start in on us people. Mauling and stealing corpses it has. And it's been just ghastly. They've been around for several years, but they've never been this bad. Everyone else gets so upset and frightened, and they start thinking things are happening that aren't. Some people are blaming the ogres and his band. But they haven't done anything to harm us. After all, how could an ogre steal into the village and steal a body? No. And the tales of Umar are just fanciful. Even my daughter Katja hears these things and comes up with wild stories. The wolves around here have always been a danger. They're large and they're smart. And they're just a danger once again. Yeah. That's all there is to it. People should know better. Ada?
Who are you?
I want to go back to the fields. I don't like it here. Okay. Jeb.
Weather's been lousy lately.
Fine thing us all fleeing into the village from our farms for all the good it'll do us. Don't know how you fools can wander around in all your metal get-up in this heat. And be careful where you lay that tongue of yours, peasant. Someone's liable to cut it off. Just the price of being an adventurer, my good man. Indeed, this is the world of fools, and you are the wisest among them. Yep, that one. He's got your steel-clad brain it, then. Take your madness elsewhere. We've enough to worry about with all these matters and like business. Alright. Oh my god, there's so many people. Jesus.
Wow, an adventurer.
Sir, my name is Durbert. And me and my friends here want to be adventurers like you. Real strong and powerful like. Yeah, I want to be a ranger and protect the village. I want to be a great warrior like my dad. I knows we can, but everyone says we're all too young and all. Bull. That's what I say, that is. Since you're already an adventurer and all, sir, I was hoping you might maybe buy some swords for us? Some bastard swords. And some ale, Durbert, don't forget the ale. Yeah, we want to be real men. Swords and some ale then. If we give you the money, sir, would you buy us some? Who am I to deny the young? I'll get you swords and ale if that's your wish. I'll get your swords, but no ale. You've barely just fuzz on your chins. I'll buy you ale, boys. But don't cut yourselves with swords in your hands. Yeah, sure, I'll buy you. Yeah, great. Gee, thanks, sir. You're the greatest. Here's the gold we've saved. Get us 3 bastard swords, I guess, and a keg of Baldur ale from Min. Yay, I'm so excited. Thank you for the gold. I'm not buying them anything. Idiots. Alright. Taking a look at here. Okay. Do you have to go to the edge of the map to find these places? Okay, let's go over here. Anna Hendrick and Erlen Hendrick. The Hendrick family.
Well met and welcome.
Is there something you be needing, me lord? Tell me about the murders. We've fled all the death and murder, me and my Erlen. 'Tis no longer safe out in the farms, but I know nothing else about it. Okay. What about you?
I've no time for to talk to you now.
We're just good folk fled from the out our farmland, stranger. We ask nothing of ye, and other than ye leave us be. Tell me about the murders. I can tell you nothing. We just frightened and wants nothing but to go home again. Just leave us be, my lord. Okay, fine. I can leave you be, no problem. Alright, that's a path over. Alright. I guess it's time to head on out of here. Does this go anywhere? Very small village. I feel like we don't see it all. Like there's more off the map. Nope, nothing that way.
It's probably best left to me.
This is no longer a matter that can be brushed aside. Change your ways or we shall be at odds.
Did you hear it? Relax. It's all gonna be all good. It's all good. I know I just murdered some merchants for trying to steal from them, but, you know. Moose, I'm gonna attack you if you keep getting in my way. Oh my god, this moose. There we go. It's possible we don't even be going to other maps. Yeah, this is the cabin, isn't it? Ranger cabin. Alright, let's check it out.
Hey, not a concern.
An ominous place. A gold. Nothing. A book. Morella's journal. You skip many of the entries of time and places far removed from your current worries. Fame ruled the 7th. Katja came to visit again, a sweet child, eager to learn my ways with the wild creatures. Flame ruled the 12th. Dark creatures roamed the forest. Several townspeople have been slain by some unknown predator. Everyone seems to have their own opinion of what is doing the killing. The strange thing is that the bodies are disappearing in the morning. This leaves me baffled, for most signs point to a pack of wolves that have been in the area for a long time. Wolves don't steal bodies. Flame ruled the 13th, or perhaps I should say wolf-like creatures. At night, while I've been patrolling, I've often caught shadowy glimpses of these wolves running alongside me. I've tried to attract their attention, but they ignore me. I find this most strange, as if the pack is being controlled by someone else. Years ago, I spoke with the pack leaders, and they were cordial. Now they either flee from me, or, and I fear to say this, they stalk me. Eeh. Flame ruled the 21st. It is near noon, and still the woods outside my cabin seem full of shadows. I've been hard-pressed to hear birds, and most of the larger animals have long fled. I plan to find the wolves' den this afternoon. I've drawn a map to it. All signs point to them as being the culprits, but what wolves act like this? Like these? They are wolves with the cunning of men. And there is something else, a whispering in my mind. It is faint now, in the waking hours, but while I sleep, I dream only of this voice and the face behind it.
Must have his exercise.
Holy
Lest
fuck.
he bite us all in hard-to-reach places.
Reading this part right here, and then having Minsk just all of a sudden start talking actually scared me. Well, I was like, holy shit. Okay. I dream only of this voice and the face behind it. Whether it is connected to the voices, I do not know. I suspect by the time the sun sets tonight, I'll have my answers. Okay, that is reminiscent of the journal we got from the mage. Of not being able to sleep or being afraid to sleep. So, it's likely that the Umar witch... Or is it a possibility that the Umar witch is real and she's using the wolves as her... servants. Guess you don't need these anymore, do we? I don't need these. Yeah, put those on the ground. You hold on to those.
Yeah?
Oh, wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? It looks as if a violent struggle had taken place here. Someone was killed and dragged out of the cabin. There are a few footprints in the blood. They appear to be a dog or wolf prints. Is this the map?
I'll see to it.
A note from Maisie Fenton. Hey, Raconia leveled up. Oh, we got 22,500 gold. Or experience. In Morella's cabin, I found a journal by the ranger and a note left by the adventurer I had heard of earlier named Maisie Fenton. Left, it seems, for the unfortunate corpse present in the cabin. Both seem to implicate that a wolf pack is responsible for the killings, and both Morella and Maisie went onward to investigate this pack, and have not returned. It seems likely that if I follow the directions given, I may find the answers to this mystery. Woltag. We traveled this day to search out the wolf lair. My own scouting of the region has confirmed Morella's suspicions that there is a large pack of wolves acting in this area. On the map included, I have indicated where I believe the wolf den to be located. Follow us if you can. Be cautious. We can ill afford another mysterious disappearance until we meet again. Mazzy. On the same sheet is drawn a crude but effective map which indicates the path to a forested area several hours north of the Immersvale region. Okay. Vicone is a level 13 cleric now. Fantastic. Second, third, and fourth level spells increase and 2 hit points. Not a very impressive level, to be honest. But we'll take it.
Give me some direction. It's done.
Alright. Let's go on and head on out of here. And I do think that this is a good spot to end the episode, guys. In the next episode, we'll continue exploring this region. It looks like we'll have to go probably off the map for the next part, or for the wolf place anyway. We'll go talk to the ogres first and see what's going on over there. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.